Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new campaign, Odyssey. If you're watching on YouTube, remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you aren't doing so already, check me on Twitch, Dungeons with Chapeau. Link in the description below. Alright, so
True, younger Denny. True.
you all have been called to the Feywild to meet with the royal cult. To meet with the Queen of the Feywild and the Queen of the Shadowfell, her sister. To answer a call. To collect a series of artifacts that are hoped to turn the tide for an upcoming war. We're currently just outside of their cult. A beautiful scene of wilderness and life. Massive willow trees growing, shining bright, vibrant pinks. Massive mushrooms growing in the center, imposing the court itself. With the two queens and two of their trusted advisors accompanying them. That is where you enter. So, we're going to go basically down the line. So you can all introduce yourselves and your characters. And if you have anything you'd like to promote, whatever have you, this is your chance to do so. So, Bug.
Oh boy. So, you will see a ferociously ugly goblin with two bulging great big eyes. He's got a makeshift bow, short bow. He's got a stupid little leather cap. He's got a little cloak made of leaves. He smiles all the time, and that may not be voluntary, or at least something he's thinking about. He's got he's got kind of weirdly fey-like ears that are really big, and he's just happy to be here.
Alright. And accompanying you, several other adventurers. Wink.
Her name is Wink. My name's Felicity. Her name is Wink. She's a half elf. She's about I think I believe her 5'4". And she's a little bit chubby and just very eccentric, very very out there. She's very happy. Well, not very happy, but more of a grumbling kind of type thing. That's all I gotta say. I'm good.
Fifth, the Bloody.
Walking into the courtroom or the domain of the queen is this fairly tall albino bugbear, around 6'7", female. They have red eyes. Their outfit is this maroonish kind of clothy, drapey fabric. In one hand, they have this what almost looks like a walking cane, not really for use, more for aesthetic. And she has this kind of opaque veil and she definitely kind of walks in with a bit of confidence. A big notice about her is these two weirdly almost you don't really know how to describe it. It's almost like a tentacle with bone, like almost like a plucked chicken wing that are almost looking like puppets. They're stringy, they're lanky, they're disturbing to look at, and she just walks in. I hope I'm not too late.
Alright. Magni, the unbearable.
Alright, here we go. Magni. He's quite unbearable, as you may expect him to be. He's a dwarf, with a red beard, hair, and everything. He is wearing a what seems to be a straw hat, but actually has a shield under it because 5G and shit. You gotta protect yourself from that.
Good night, Lost. Thanks so much for dropping by.
And he's carrying
Sorry we started late.
a rake because he's a farmer. Oh hi, I'm Angido, by the way. Smiley face.
Alright. And joining us once again, Yassel.
Therefore.
Oh,
Therefore.
it would help if I turned my microphone on.
Hello everyone, you recognize me and my character from our recently completed adventure, Journey to the Underdark. Once again, nice to meet you all. I am Ver499, and I will be portraying the role of Yassel Fulldry. Entering slowly into the grand courtroom of the Fey Queens and royalty is a short, 2-foot-odd blue kobold wearing a rugged adventuring gear and a pit helmet pushing his ears down. And he almost manages to stumble over himself, but catches himself at the last minute as he just stares in awe at the majesty of this grand, wonderful, beautiful pastel scene before him.
Oh my gosh, golly, wow. Oh.
Alright. And yeah, I don't know how to say that. Ziathi? Is that how you say that? Jade?
Oh, it would help if I unmuted myself. Zyati.
Zati. Alright, Zati.
Alright, so hello everyone. I am, on Discord, Shade Lusher. I've played in a couple games before. You might recognize me from Reborn in Flames and Blight of Cryptbog. Bringing in a new character today. Slithering slowly into this open glade, kind of looking around with sort of repressed curiosity, is what appears to be a snake man. About 10 feet from tip of nose to tip of tail, though he keeps most of it coiled up to stand at around 5'6" in total height. Red underbelly with the black covering the rest. As far as clothing goes, around his more humanoid torso, he is bearing what appears to be more akin to a monk-like habit, though it seems to have been modified for traveling purposes. Periodically, you do notice that there are bits and pieces of leather armor strapped to his form, though just judging by looking at them, they haven't seen much use other than just normal wear and tear, which can be said the same for the mace and shield that he has strapped on him. The thing that stands out probably the most is the Amulet of Melancholy that he wears very proudly draped around his neck. As he kind of slithers in, hearing, I'm gonna butcher this name 1,000 times, Yaxel?
Yassel.
One more time, sorry.
Yassel.
Yassel.
Yes.
Kind
Hello.
of looks down at like the starstruck kobold and just kind of chuckles to himself. Take care that you do not succumb to wild interests here.
Oh no, I've been to the continent before. It's just never been into the palaces or royalty. I've always been out in the wilds, the countryside, getting to know people. You know.
It's a good place to start as any.
Or the worst. Depends on who survived.
Less who survived as much as who made a living, I suppose.
Can't make a living if you're dead.
True. I guess you could say that they might make a deading.
There's a slightest chuckle, just the slightest little bit.
I suppose everyone else knows why we're here as well?
As much as you do, I guess. We're here collecting a artifact or multiple artifacts.
Artifacts. I walked through the front door and I'm here. To follow you around.
Honestly, I think I just made a wrong turn and took a left when I should have taken a right.
Oh, I certainly saw their notice, and well, after recent happenings, I've been bitten by the bug for adventure. Action!
What bug? Honestly. Look, you're talking about a notice, right? And now you're talking about a bug as well. Like, hello? Do we have to smash it?
It depends on the bug.
Right.
Oh, we are a right lovely bunch, aren't we?
A lovely
Oh,
bunch.
you should
Talk to yourself.
You should have seen the last group I was with. Can you believe it? We found a myconid.
Oh, what?
Oh, they're these mushroom folk. They live in the Underdark. Can you believe it? I actually got to go into the Underdark. Nice to meet you, Yasselfelder. I was part of an expedition actually to back over in Zem some while ago. They actually found a new entrance to the Underdark, and just wow, that was an incredible experience. It's only like probably 10 entrances at best.
Alright, it's
now
gonna
I
be like this
suppose.
for the entire time, isn't it? Look what I've done. I'm so great.
Oh, nonsense. I've done lots of other stuff, but
Okay, of course. Alright, so we just go then.
Well,
Bugbug will involve himself in this conversation by blinking one eye and then the other, very slowly.
well, he seems to certainly have a chip on his shoulder. Well, friends, shall we?
Lead the way.
All right. You approach the council, crossing a bridge made of pure light that glistens and sparkles with each step you take across it.
Will we go up the platform?
Yes, you can go up the platform if you wish. You approach, and the two guards motion you to come closer as you have been granted access to the council themselves. As you make your way up the carved out fungal steps of this once giant tree. Before you sit 4 individuals, flanked on either side of the platform you were on by 2 soldiers, gleamed in metallic armor, robust,
When
Patience.
go for it.
Sorry, I was just gonna say when, as proper protocol for greeting people of higher power, Thif will go up to them and do a bow and keep their head down until told to raise their head.
You bow in front of the individual sit before you. A slender, blue-hued woman wearing a long gown, who seems reminiscent of an elven descent, sits before you. Across from her sits a large, lanky, gray, like being hoofed, cloven feet. Long horns that jut out from their head, almost in this bulk, wood-like fashion. Wearing nothing but a tattered, kind of like kilt with various crows and ravens plucking at their beard and their scraggly hair. In between them sits the 2 queens. One that kind of holds herself strong, dressed in reds, with a heart-shaped assets to her clothing. And beside her sister. A small, thin being draped completely in black clothing. No visible skin. Who holds herself almost meekly. And as you take your bow, the queens both reach out their hands and motion you upwards.
Thif will do so. My
Right.
lieges.
Am I still quiet on stream? I tried to turn myself up. See if that would fix it. I'm trying. There's the whole audio balancing act is weird. As you stand, the individuals before you quietly scan you, each kind of look to each other as if having some sort of ongoing conversation that none of you can hear. And then turn their attention back to you all. The Queen in red is the first to speak up. I think they will do nicely. Few look more rough around the edges than others. But perhaps rough is what we need. You are all fully aware of your purpose here? No?
Sorry, right. I think I'm on the wrong side right here. Have you seen me wife? Look, that's all I'm here for, yeah. Like, she's about my height, right? She's called Karen. She has the kids, right? She also has a beard not as big as mine. You seen it around here or what?
As you rush up, both of the girls kind of take their the pikes that they have at their sides and kind of point them out, and the two queens both simultaneously hold their hands up.
Ho, not like that.
Take back to themselves. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Understand that we
Chat, there's
are
nothing I'm as
going
loud
to
as I can
retrieve
be.
some artifacts for
Unless I yell. Okay,
Legion.
now I'm as loud as I can be. Unless
Yeah,
I
me
yell.
wife and kids. That's the artifacts, right?
But when I yell, I go into the red, and that causes
Sorry, I
issues
don't
as
think they're
well.
very valuable.
So
Not very valuable. I mean, honestly, I would almost agree with you. But then again, they're me wife and me kids, yeah?
Can't
So
you just
what
get a
I'm
new
gonna
wife
make.
and kids?
Excuse me?
Well, like, they're replaceable, right?
Honestly, you're never gonna find a wife like Karen. Honestly, she always stood up for her rights, right? You don't find a woman like that around here anymore.
Then I don't think you're looking hard enough.
Oh my god.
Or perhaps you are looking too hard. It's amazing what you can miss when you're in a rush.
Oh, I don't think I can miss Karen and the kids. If I see them, I know it's them, right? So that's what
Do
we're
not-
looking for, right?
believe that this is the time to be discussing this.
Excuse me, that's why we're here now. To find me wife.
You sure you are in the right place?
That's what I was thinking.
No, I don't think.
No?
the two
So why are
queens
we
will
here
kind
then?
of look to each other and then kind of look back at you all. The one in red will speak again. I have not seen your Karen, but I think you are in the right place.
Oh, get on with it then.
Yes. I believe you will certainly find her on this journey.
Oh, I further hope so.
She says, kind of cracking this little grin. But that is not the main purpose for this meeting. No. You each make a part of a whole.
A hole. Does it need digging?
Oh, yes, I believe
the
it
other
does.
hole,
Oh, right. A hole.
What?
Right.
Like a
like a whole complete. Yeah.
It's a complete hole. That sure needs digging.
Yes, you are a complete pie. Just as the small goblin said.
Ooh, but what flavor are we?
That is yet to be determined.
Hope strawberries. Oh, can you use some strawberries right now?
With every word that you guys say, you can see Sif just audibly wince.
Oh yeah, this world is doomed. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what you
What?
signed up for,
No.
right?
Welcome to the club, bold woman.
Oh
it's
no.
like Soul's Ball.
Yeah.
Like a Soul's
Are you
Ball.
are you in pain, my tall, effeminate friend?
The blue individual will look down to you.
How?
She
Bug
waves.
will take out like a little screwed up piece of parchment and he'll smooth it out, and on the kind of top of the little face of where she's sitting, and it'll be like a little really crudely drawn, borderline legible map of Echo in like crayon, and he'll poke at it with his finger and look up at her with a big smile. Well,
I love this.
here.
She
Whoa.
looks at the map and then kind of over to the other cult members. The queen motions her and she moves in. Puts her finger just on the edge of the map, and the map glistens and gleams, and stars begin to form above it. Just little flashes of light.
Oh.
You are here, but not here.
But I'm here.
No.
If you don't know where you are, that's okay. I don't know where I am all the time.
Oh, I know where I am. I know where I've been, but I have not been there yet. You have been there. You have been here. We are there now.
Okay, hold up.
No
Now
longer.
you're confusing me, right? Now you're confusing me. What were you on about again? Keep it simple, yeah?
Bug's just gonna nod slowly and take the map and fold it and put it back in his thing, and he's gonna walk over to the dwarf. I don't think they're very clever.
I do not very clever at all. You know what? I like you.
Well, friends,
You seem smart. You seem very smart.
As you roll up the map, the stars that formed above it kind of vanish inside.
Oh. Bug opens the map up again.
You open the map up again, and the stars reappear.
What the fuck is this?
So draw on my map.
Oh, yes, they can do wonderful things.
Right, okay. So are we here? And he's just pointing somewhere on the map.
Apparently, we're not here.
We're not there. Or are we there then?
Have you two ever been
Well,
to Echo before?
Doesn't matter where we are.
What?
What?
I like pal.
Ah, it's good.
Aside from the small blue one over there, has anyone else ever been to Echo before?
Oh, I live here. Oh, not here, but here.
Bottle.
There that is not here, but is here while it is there.
It's over there, but like not here. And he's just pointing somewhere on the map, not sure. What tries to sound intellectual.
Wait, we're not in Echo, are we? We're in the Feywild.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to get across to him.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait. So how did I get here?
Well, I would
You
imagine
came
you walked
here,
through one of the portals.
or were brought here.
But she just said we're not here.
Over there.
Correct.
So where did
We're
the
not
pie come
here.
in?
We're also there.
Hold on.
Let's go.
please stop. I believe you're gonna have everyone's head explode at this point.
How?
Hi.
Hi.
Anyway,
How?
Hello.
Your Majesties, back to what you were saying. You needed us to retrieve some artifacts.
Yes. She will look to her sister, the Queen of Spades, who will simply raise their hand and wave it in the air. And a swirling mass of smoke will appear. We all gathered you here for a simple purpose. To gather some trinkets, some items of great value, great power. And as she speaks, the smoke will eventually form into shapes and kind of dance to the words she speaks. We need you to go on a quest of sorts. Through various lands far known to us, far from here, in a world you know well, that we know little. You must find items of 3. One carried by a strong beast. The flesh and hide of a lion. Far in the savannas of Zem. And as she speaks, the smoke will kind of transform into the shape of this majestic looking lion that is mouth open, roaring smoke puffs. The smoke kind of makes these light sigils along the side of the lion as it kind of prounces through this savanna of smoke. From there, once obtained, you will make your way to Vi. To a frozen wasteland, mountainous area, where the scaled one, once dwarf, now resides. A helm of great value, and a ring most urgent. He wields with ring in tow and helm on head. You must find castle made of the glorious metals and the purest of stone, lost, drifting in a vast sea. Venture through this maze of marble and gold. And if successful, a hand will be given to you for those worthy. Fly from there, and on an uncharted isle, known to very few, the sleepless serpent lies awake, waiting for you, guarding a treasure of golden fruit. But that is not your quarry. You seek the pelt, the cloak of the finest golden fleece, set to give life to those who need it. Once retrieved, hopefully in well health, return here. And your deed is done.
We will do so with the utmost, my liege.
Right, okay, so you're saying we get these, right? And what are you gonna do with it, actually? What do you need it for?
It is our hopes that these items will be of great use, turning the tide of an oncoming war that has been foreseen.
A war that has been foreseen. Is it like a weather report, or what's going on here?
Rough.
Okay, just like one question. Make sure it's not like cryptid shit. By ring, do you mean like ring that you have on your finger, or like ring like a bell?
Sif's whole demeanor just kind of sinks.
A ring that bears on one's finger. Although I
Oh my God.
suppose you could ring it as such, if given enough time.
Well, you never know. It could be like some cryptid shit, like with the hand. Like, did they mean like a hand in marriage or like a hand? Because like I don't want to get there and then we get like a hand and we got like the wrong thing.
Where's the fun in knowing? Half the adventure is going into the unknown and seeking out the answer.
Absolutely. This, after all, is a quest from the Fey Queens.
Wait, these people are queens?
You don't think a queen wouldn't send some like cryptid shit?
Holy shit. You know what? As long as I find my wife, so good. He just
Hey,
walks
like
back
we
in
can find his wife
footsteps.
by like having the hand in marriage, right? That's how he found his wife.
Is it?
I mean, I can't say for sure, but like it could honestly be that.
I mean, they
I got
did
me
mention
life by-
that it would be toward one who is worthy. Are you
Worthy.
worthy, Sir Dwarf?
Of course I'm worthy, and he just kind of flexes his muscles and,
Then we have little to worry about.
the wings. Right. Okay. Well. Fine. And he just goes sit. On the edge here.
Zift will bow to the queens and again say, "We will go forth with much haste. Thank you very much, my lieges." And we'll begin to start kind of gesturing everyone, unless anyone wants to talk with the queens or have any questions.
Right, wait, I have one question, right? I have one question.
Well, who's much house that's about now?
Right. So at some point in this conversation, right, we came to the conclusion we were getting pie. Where will that be
Okay.
in this story?
Okay.
The
Look,
one
I'll
in
buy you some
blue
pie
actually
if you need.
looks very intrigued at the prospect of pie. And will look at the rest of the cult.
I feel like I might need to buy this dwarf a pie.
And
I think you need to buy this dwarf a brain.
the honed individual will nod. That one is right. Pie is indeed in order.
Yo.
Well, I wasn't expecting that.
Okay.
Everybody likes pal.
Oh yeah, we're getting pie.
He will stand. My lieges, if it is so worthy of doing so, may not be tea, but pie is always worthy of such uses. Yes.
Yes.
The two queens will both nod, and the the honed individual will take the scythe that they have been holding on to and will swipe at a chunk of the floor. Cutting it off with ease. They reach down, pick it up, crush it in the long, spindly hands.
You may wish to observe very closely, small one.
Breathe on the closed palm and then open it up. And inside is a small mushroom cap flipped over with a crushed, what looks like jam inside. And steaming.
Oh my god.
Finest of pies.
You know what? You've got me covered. Thank you so much. And he walks. He he takes out a little knife and he cuts it like in two pieces. Well, like one of those pieces is like the standard pie slice, right? And he takes himself the big piece around it and then gives the small piece to Bug Bug.
I've never had floor pal before.
There you go. For you.
Bug will immediately inhale it.
Oh,
Oh,
so
dear.
does Magni.
Oh.
Oh dear, it would seem that your stomach is larger than your eyes.
The pie tastes delicious. It tastes of cherries and strawberries.
It's a very good pie.
It has this kind of pungent back kind of hint at the back where the mushroom was making the pie tin, basically, of almost a smoky meat flavor.
That was really good.
Oh, it was really good. So they say we paw on you.
So what?
We paw on you. Paw as in a paw, you know, the bear paw. All right.
Bug is
Oh.
you gotta blink very slowly.
Right, perfect. Just fucking books it.
As you all begin to leave, the queen will speak up once more. I do hope you don't plan to walk all that way to Zim.
Well, I was assuming we'd have to swim some of it. Jati just kind of chuckles. I don't suppose that you have a spare boat laying around, do you?
Well, just so happens we do. And she snaps her fingers, and from behind them, you hear what sounds reminiscent of a singing whale, accompanied by the flap of heavy wings and the creaks of wood. And from behind the council, coming through the tree line and just into view, is a large ship, unlike any you have seen before. It is covered in twisting vines and actually flying through the air on the wings, with two large glowing blue eyes floating via these two trees that kind of grow out of the dock of the boat, deck of the boat, growing around this elastic glass tube filled with strikes and streaks of lightning that seems to almost be alive.
That will do.
But that's something you don't see every day.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
That's cool.
Well,
That
So
boat looks like
pretty.
certainly the most unique of the airships I've been on before.
As it slowly pulls up next to the mushroom top that you were on, and docks up, now visible, manned by these beings who look like they are composed of shadow, walking around, almost these stick-like entities who just kind of smoke and wither.
Well, that is most generous, your highnesses.
See that you do not disrupt it in any fashion.
Of course, my liege. Bug. You're a bug. Good lord.
Bug.
Bug. Christ. Sif will start walking onto the ship.
All right. You approach the ship, and a gangplank made of vines grows out from the deck of the ship onto the platform you are currently standing on.
Well, I certainly hope that nobody has a fear of heights.
Goodness, no.
No, if we do so, please.
This is fucked. This goes on.
I'm gonna be real disappointed when I wake up.
As the last of you make your way on board, the vines kind of unravel from this gangplank and grow back into the ship. And the wings begin to flap. The electrical mass and this blimp-like structure begins to roil around, and the ship begins to lift. And the council waves you farewell. As the
Making
ship-
you waves back. Bye.
as the ship takes off, singing in this whale-like fashion, off into the distance.
Well, it was definitely an interesting experience, wasn't it, friends?
Oh, any experience in the Feywild is always interesting.
Question. What the hell was that?
Which part?
All of it.
Yes?
Most of you schmuck went around just talking commonly to the queen.
They're not
Wonderful.
gonna kill us. They should be bowing down to us, right?
Right, look, I thought we actually achieved a lot. We got pie from them. I think they like us.
Excuse me, I'm gonna throw up.
And what if the pie was poisonous because they didn't like your attitude?
Well, I would have been
Still
dead
waiting
now,
for one
wouldn't
of
I?
them to start glowing purple.
When dealing with royals, you must show an air of class, an air of
Royals?
dignity.
Look, if they wanted to kill us, they wouldn't have killed us with pie. They would have just like struck us down or something.
I mean, yes, these are Fey Queen, after all.
Even still, a royal is still a royal. They have egos no matter where they're from.
But they are still of the mortal variety.
Well, they're a Fey Queen? So they're not real queens.
Yeah,
They're
the
queens.
thing-
Oh, no,
Feywild.
they're royalty. They're queens, alright.
But you said they were Fey.
They're
Yeah.
both.
But doesn't that mean they're not real?
Fey, not fake.
Wait, is a
What?
fake queen?
Fey, F-E-Y. Hey.
Wow. What?
Oh boy.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
So what I'm getting at, right? So you're saying that they're queens, yeah. So what are they queens of?
The Feywild.
Feywild.
The entire Feywild.
Yes.
So they're also my queen. But no, wait, I'm not from the
Yes.
Feywild.
Oh,
Wait,
the
am I
Feywild
from the
is-
Feywild? Wait, hold on. Bring up the map again.
So
But
you're
you,
not.
but you
Okay.
are a citizen of Echo.
Okay,
Correct.
right. So we're looking at the map, right? Okay, so I live here, right? And he points somewhere in Echo.
I mean,
You open up
it's
the
a
map.
crayon drawing.
Yeah.
You know what?
You open up the map and the stars appear again.
Alright, I'll point somewhere. So I live here, yeah. And now we're here, yeah. So does this mean we're here and there, and they're all queens there? Or are there just queens here?
Are the queens of the Feywilds also the queens of Echo?
No.
No. No, the queens of the Feywilds are only the queen of the Feywild. Someone else who takes care of Echo? Or Echo? Like, who's the ruler of the land of Echo?
That's a good question. Let me double check. Actually, I might have misinformed you. I think I actually did make them the rules of.
Both?
Yeah.
Alright.
Let me double check. Wow, look at my own laws.
Look at those bug worlds.
Okay, so what you're getting at,
Only
right?
there's a grand archive of all this world information you could look up, someplace built sturdily like an anvil.
Alright, dude.
Yeah, sturdily. Rotations.
Plug sponsor. No,
I wish.
Alright, so what you're getting at, right, is that they're also my queens, but like, listen, so as far as I can see, they like me now and I probably can do the garden anytime soon, right? I think it's a good paid job.
You're gonna need a lot more qualifications to be the royal gardener?
I wouldn't want to be a royal gardener, I just want to make the path nice, you know? Look like a fucking mess it did.
Sir Dwarf, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but particularly in the Feywild.
The bearer of bad news, yeah, I got it. I get it, that's a good one. That's a good one.
You got it.
But unfortunately, I think the plants in the Feywild tend to just garden themselves.
Oh, then I guard them again? Get paid again?
It's not updated.
I suppose that's one way to look at it. But what I think that our rather tense friend over here is trying to get at is that she believes that we were acting rather callous around the rulers of this place.
Oh yeah, and it worked out, didn't it?
Do you really know that?
Well, I'm not dead, am I?
Not
He
yet.
does have a point.
Exactly. So
I'm still
so
waiting
good
for you
so
to
far.
turn purple, though.
Oh, that would be a good color, wouldn't it? Kinda looks at the arms. A fucking blueberry. You got it, berry.
Swift just rolls her eyes and begins to walk away. I'm gonna go. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. I'm gonna go explore the. See what
Careful
happens.
you don't explore too far. You might fall off.
Helpless ratio.
Again, rolls eyes and continues walking.
But, well, I can hardly keep calling you this one and that one forever. Perhaps it would be a good idea to start trading names?
Alright, so you take my name, I take your name, right? For the coming journey, right? So, what was your name again?
I am Jati.
Alright, so now I'm Jati. Alright, I'm Magni. Now you're Magni, right? Because we're trading names.
Yes, I am Magni. And now this little
Alright.
blue one is Magni. What's your name, little blue one?
Wait, no, is he Magni? Am I Magni? Or are you Magni?
Maybe it'd be better just to know each other's names.
Alright, so we're not trading names anymore.
No,
Alright.
probably get very confusing very quickly.
Alright, so I'm Magni now.
Yes, and I'm
Again.
Jati again. So
Alright,
who does that
alright.
make? Who does that make you?
My name's Magni.
Oh dear, there's two Magnis on this ship. Well, he introduced himself first, so he's Magni 1 and you're Magni 2.
Wait, you're also called Magni.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think I like, yeah.
I like the old man.
Oh, great. I'm not that old.
Are there any Magni 3s here?
Oh, no. My name is. You can simply call me Yassel.
Yes.
One of the shadow individuals raises their hand up.
Oh, yes?
Oh, it's Magni 3!
Hello!
Oh, waves. So many magnies, holy shit.
They wave and then they just kind of.
Oh,
And there he goes.
that's only Magni 2.
No, that was Magni 3. Magni 2 is the one behind you there.
Yeah, but Magni 3 is gone now, isn't he?
Did he
He
just
poofed.
die?
What a
hope not.
loss.
I think he went overboard. He couldn't bear it anymore.
So we have Yassel, Magni 1, Magni 2, and who are you, little one?
But he just kind of looks around and he's like, I'm on out. I think. I've got 2 names. Can I keep one and trade the other? Is that how this?
You want to
so
be Magni
you keep
4?
one, right? And you give me the other one, and then you get my second name, right?
It's a deal.
Alright. So, you're called...
So, okay. First one is Bug.
right. So you keep Bug, right?
Yeah. Well, but the second one is Bug.
Wait, you're also Bug. Are you then Bug 2 as well, or are you just Bug?
Well, what's your second name?
It's Bug.
Well,
And my second name. Alright, so... My second name is The Unbearable, right? So now you're called Bug the Unbearable, and I'm called Magni Bug, yeah? Is that how it works? Wait, what does make you then? And he just looks at Magni too.
I mean, I bought the trouble once, and I don't
Well,
know
you
if
can be
I'm
Magni.
entirely unbearable.
You can be Magni Bug, and I'll just be Magni. It's fine.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So,
Can I be Magni?
of course you can be Magni too. Right, if you feel like you're a Magni, you can be a Magni, right? That's okay. You can all be Magni.
We are Magni.
We are Magni, indeed.
Don't.
It's a fascinating idea.
So are you also Magni now?
Yes. I'll be Magni the Legless.
Magni
for
the
obvious
Legless.
reasons.
Alright, blue guy. You're also Magni.
No, I'm Yassel.
Alright, perfect, Magni 5. Alright, what is the other one? Ah, there you go. So, are you also Magni?
Fifth will. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so you went underground, so let's go ahead and catch you up.
Yeah.
Underground? That's not right.
Oh, alright, cool.
Whilst,
Magni.
the Council of Magni is in session.
Yeah. The Council of Magni is in session. So, as you went below deck, you find most of what you would be accustomed to on a normal ship, but everything is kind of made out of this living wood and plant fiber, growing, twisting around, ever changing with the vines shifting. The bits of leather and metal that are kind of built in are being attended to by these smoke-like shadow entities.
What time is it?
Currently,
Magni o'clock.
Magni o'clock is currently Magni o'clock.
No.
It looks to be Evening, by the set of the sun, the way it is.
Perfect. Where's the wine?
You know what? Make an investigation check.
Where? Da. Investigation. That is.
So you'll want to click on your token.
Yep.
Yep.
5.
Oof. You look through the lower decks trying to find where the wine may be. But all you're able to find is just what appears to be some sort of for the most part, cheap booze in these wooden bottles that have been corked. They aren't really labeled at all, but you open one up and kind of smell it. It's not wine. It just smells kind of cheaply made. It smells heavy with alcohol. But it does have this the slight woody fragrance to it as you sniff it.
Is it an actual like thing, or is it an actual like, is it a whiskey, or do I not know? Is it just moonshine?
It seems to be some sort of not moonshine. It doesn't smell that that kind of make it. Seems to be some sort of perhaps whiskey or other kind of aged alcohol. It's just not what you would have preferred.
No, it's too low class for her. All right, she's just gonna make a tea.
Oh, okay. Alright. You continue looking through and you do find what looks to be some sort of kitchen area. Not the kind that you would typically find on a ship. It appears to be almost like this wooden stove that is constantly burning with this, not flame, but arc of electricity that's keeping this stove aflame.
Try and find a kettle, find some tea. If not, I most likely would have brought in some of my own. And maybe just make a pot for everyone or who else wants some. And try calm down after that. Would you call it a meeting? A summoning? A audience with the queens? And yeah, just trying to forget that whole interaction.
Easily done. You managed to find a nice pot, an actual selection of different tea kettles and pots. They seem to have a vast selection on the boat, more so than what anyone would ever need, of different makes and styles.
Oh, they bunch of pots but no wine. Fine. Right.
Alright, so you are able to make your tea in relative peace as the Council of Magnes is had upstairs.
We're doing a ritual.
Oh God.
Yassel is abandoning that ritual and heading below deck himself.
Oh. Is that tea I smell?
Yes. Would you
Oh,
like
it
some?
smells delightful. May I ask what brew it is?
It is a lemongrass and ginger. Something. Help me with this headache.
Oh, yes, it will definitely assist you with that, and Well, I would try to give you advice, but I can tell you right now, sometimes you'll be traveling with, rather colorful individuals, especially when you take on such a adventurous life.
So I note, however, I'm used to people with a bit more class.
Oh, I can tell just by your disposition. I, I'm actually an anthropologist by trade, although I must say I'm not familiar with your vestments. May I
My-
ask where you're from and what it is you do?
As you're talking, Fifth was actually preparing you a cup of tea, and she gives you the tea, and then you say that there's this sort of pause, like just for a moment of this kind of uncomfortableness. And she sort of straightens herself up, kind of looks over and said,
Oh, my apologies.
Himnar. I'm from Himnar.
Oh my.
Just a small, well, not really small, but my tribe and people were kind of near the coast. That's all. What about you?
Oh, I'm actually from Zem myself. Small, not too small town, just in from the coast. There was a way station for caravans coming in from the coast. Great place, but not much to do there. My folks, they run a restaurant there, has wonderful couscous if you're ever in the area. I definitely do invite you back. I definitely do invite you. But, and just all those people of all sorts and shapes and colors and walks of life passing through, they fascinated me to no end, and I just had to go out and explore this whole world. I've been to every continent, actually. Met many people that fairly few others have. And it has just been wonderful.
Well, on how this adventure is going so far, I believe we're not going to be in any short supply of that. Why'd you become an anthropologist? I mean,
I told you, I just fascinated by. You do know what anthropology is, yes?
Fifth Wood Tegan is currently in a bit of headspace right now. I remember the word, and if you were to tell me what it is, I'd be like, oh, absolutely. But right now, it says like anthropology is the study of
People.
people. Disgusting.
You know what? Fail. Valid. Completely valid.
Well, if sort of just looks up a little and goes, people are very.
Oh, what was that last word you cut out?
Oh, people are very tricky.
Oh, absolutely. Certainly, you do have to watch your back when you go to Nether or Echo, especially. Surprisingly, not so much on Umbra.
Ziffis stopped talking. Just for a second. And goes, yeah, I've noticed. I've noticed that quite a bit. I like Echo though. It's not many, you understand the rules there. And they're both fairly simple yet fairly straightforward. Definitely like Echo better. Or at least for the time being. Who knows where my life will bring me to.
Well, if you ever want to get away from it all, and if you can stand the heat, dry though as it is,
With this
you can
amount of
always
fur,
retire to Zem.
maybe. But that's a long time away.
And if you want to hide away, Ag, as you know, isn't really much of a continent, but just a massive archipelago.
I'm not hiding.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, not Ag, Vi. But I mean, certainly if you want to go to more remote places, Vi, all those islands spread about.
No. Don't like the place.
Are you sure? One of those islands have wonderful views, especially on the beach.
What can a view really do for you? Other than maybe calm you down a little bit, but I need to be somewhere with a bit more action, both physically and socially.
Well, there is Luft. That's where all these skyships pass through quite often. Very busy and bustling over there.
Have you ever seen a skyship like this?
Like this in particular? No, this is magnificent, really. It's almost as if the tree itself is a living creature.
Yeah. It's pretty. Takes a sip of her tea.
This is wonderful tea. Thank you.
You're welcome. And for what it seems like, we're gonna be here for a while, so you won't be in short supply of it. If only we can get some wine on this boat. That's our.
I'm sure we can buy some at the next port.
I think the conversation has ended.
Yes.
Could I should look upstairs. You see, well, couple people doing a fucking ritual, T-posing, screaming T.
I don't know what's going on, but I'm very intimidated.
Don't.
They're just like from directly above you, just don't let them intimidate you. It's all harmless fun.
Yes.
Excuse me, I'm very harmful.
I don't know. It just looks like they're imposing something, some dominating force.
Looks like they're trying to compensate.
Well, I just had a feeling someone mentioned T, so I was like, what if we now form as a T? And we all have tea.
Do you know how easy it would be for me to just cut off your arm, right? So easy.
Right.
I take it you're feeling better then, tall one.
Then I can't T-pose if you take away my arm. Excuse me, please don't.
We'll be eye posing instead.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
you know what? This isn't half bad.
You know what? That's not as bad. Let's eye pose.
Long sip of her tea. Just. Okay.
They're standing straight.
Everyone above surface shows one brain cell.
Oh.
As this has been going on, most of the shadow figures on top have been kind of mimicking you. So as you begin T-posing, going into an I pose, they also begin to go into an I pose.
No.
Still doing the menial task with like little shadowy tendrils that kind of come out in replace of their arms.
Oh, look,
know
they're
what?
bonding. Is that tea?
Yes.
They have tea on this ship. I didn't expect that.
Oh
Did
my
anyone
God.
say tea?
Are we going back to T-posing? Okay,
Oh,
okay.
back to
No.
posing.
If you want tea, there's some in the kitchen. Actual tea. Not this weird ritual you're doing.
Right.
Fair enough. By the way, didn't manage to catch your name. Myself, Jati, formerly, now apparently Magni the Legless.
Is he
Over
talking-
there, over there you have Magni Bug, Bug Magni the Unbearable, and Magni, and over somewhere in the shadows over there is Magni 3.
Yeah, make me free. Oh, that guy.
Yeah. Sif the Bloody.
An interesting moniker.
But it's better than whatever you got.
Right, wait, hold up. Why are you called the Bloody?
It's a long story.
Alright, I'm listening.
A long story I don't want to talk about.
Alright, I'm not listening anymore then.
Okay, you might want to talk about it, but can you like show us in like a play?
Holy shit, I play this ghost setting.
No.
I could be like one of the actors. I'm a pretty good actor.
Oh, I bet you
Just-
are.
Jati's gonna quietly slither to about this point, and then suddenly go, Magnis, what is that off the front of the ship?
What?
Over there, it just went under. Go look.
Oh, I started looking at it. There's absolutely nothing here.
It was there a minute ago. It was blue.
Okay,
Hello.
but like, do you think if we went off the edge, do you think we'd fall, or do you think the ship would catch us?
Oh, I think he's talking about the sky actually. Look, I have not a lot of, smartness, but, I think he's...
There you go. That should distract them for a little while.
Thank you. Would you like some tea?
I would love some.
Sif will go and grab him a cup of tea as well.
Thank you very much, Thith.
One of our first requirements when we get to, our first stop is to purchase a moniker of wine.
What century are you looking for?
Say that again?
What century are you looking for?
I don't care. Something that will knock me out.
There's a couple places in Vi that we might be able to stop and grab something like that.
Wonderful. Fantastic. Ugh.
Stressed.
It's again, it's with those things with dealing with the more upper class people. I'm both more used to them and not so used to and gestures to Magni and Wink. It is,
What?
they are colorful and spontaneous and not that proper. But I'm getting used to it. It's something I kind of had to get used to in Echo. Not all the fairies sip their teas with their teas out.
If I were to venture to be so bold, I would say that the vast majority of people don't do as such. While there is a great deal of emphasis put on being proper amongst nobility, a notoriously small number in the world.
They're a small number, but they have the most amount of...
Do they, though?
If you have money and power and notoriety, then yes, absolutely.
And
You
yet
will-
they're at the whims of those that they perceive to rule. A ruler is not a ruler without the fealty of their subjects.
A ruler can wear a mask, though.
We all tend to wear our masks, don't we?
Yes, I agree with that. However, when dealing with nobility, it is... Yes, they are at the whims of their people, but they are people who have a... They have more abilities, more ways to disband you than you would know. So, excuse
is
me for
true.
being a little bit cautious.
Oh, I don't blame you for being cautious. Every story you ever hear of the Fae is to perceive that you need to be cautious when dealing with them. However, considering the fact that they called us there, and we were not the ones requesting an audience, they knew what they were in for, I'm sure.
Which is kind of weird. Why would they do that? What's their goal? Why would they call us out of all... Well, I would understand me, and I guess yourself, but... Again, gestures to the cult.
Well, they may seem rough around the edges, as the queens preferred to say it, but I get the feeling there's more to them than we're seeing on initial inspections.
Oh god, I hope so.
As you're saying this, Bug is tying some rope to the railing, and he is wrapping it around himself and his leg, and he's gonna start clambering over the edge and start abseiling down the side of the boat.
Like, he's hanging from some rope off the boat?
Yep.
And in Sylvan, Hal!
Oh...
Do you have a name? Or you just boat?
This little fucker so much. Oh, I'm gonna hate it when I kill him.
It's weather up here.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, so as you kind of parallel down, coming body to eye with the ship as this blue this blue whale-like eye just looks back at you, and you speak to it in Sylvan. Everyone else will hear a deep rumble, similar to the singing that you have been kind of hearing throughout this entire time that you've been venturing on the ship. But it is slightly different this time.
Is it in Sylvan?
Yes.
Can make me speak Sylvan too.
Okay,
Can-
everyone just speaks Sylvan.
Yes, we'll speak Sylvan.
I do too.
I do not. I speak Common, Scalic, Celestial, and Primordial.
And it will
Do
actually
not-
speak back.
I speak on abyssal, celestial, common, and telepathy for
And
Oh, telepathy.
pithy.
Neat. No evening.
Would you like them?
I like a name.
How about, Magni?
Magni.
Magni the boat.
Magni the Boot.
We're friends now.
Friend.
Okay, I'm gonna go back up. I think I'm gonna be sick.
Don't throw up on me, please.
Okay.
Thank
The boat's
you.
name is Magni, and don't throw up on him.
Alright, I knew it.
in a lot
This
of
is
ways, they're
better.
sort of like children, aren't they?
You're a child. You're a child.
You look
I mean-
like you're 5.
What? I'm sorry. How many 5-year-olds have you seen lately?
Ones that look older than you. So a lot.
What?
Are you an elf?
Well, like half of one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh no! No!
But where's the rest?
I don't
Take
actually
one
know. I think it got like left somewhere like a long time ago.
Fifth's jaw is on the floor.
The boat's called Magni.
Yeah.
This
Jati
might be
kinda like-
confusing.
Jati kind of like takes a sip out of his teacup. Well, at least we have something in common, I suppose.
That is.
I don't know who my parents are either.
That's got depressing.
Okay. Out of character, when did this come up?
The conversation we just had?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
Hold on. Where did the I don't know where my parents are. Where did that come from?
Because Bug asked her what the other half was, and she said she didn't know.
Oh,
Oh no, she was just joking.
Ah. Jati doesn't know that.
And he doesn't know that.
Wait, what do you... I don't understand. What do you mean we have something in common?
Oh, I don't know who my parents are either.
No, I know who my parents are.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
And how do you not know what the other half is?
No. I don't know where the other half of the elf. I'm like half elf, right? So like the other half of the half elf part that's gone.
no.
Listen, I'm just gonna say it. Like, I know this
Yes.
goes beyond your, like, you know, your knowledge, right? Because we probably have more chromosomes than you do. But like, so, like,
Tongue flick.
so right, one part was elf, one part was human. They went, you know, the thing, right? And then
It's
a
your
half elf
crumb.
came from that, and probably now it's 2 half elves going for another half elf, right? So now there is no elf or human anymore, but it's just half elf.
Wouldn't
Have I
that
got
make
that
her
right?
quarter elf?
No, I'm saying I was once full elf, but now I'm half of the elf.
Right, that's what
Wait.
I'm saying.
Wait, you were a full elf and now you're a half elf?
Yeah, exactly.
I have a number of questions.
Can I insight check her to make sure she's not lying?
What's the thing?
If you'd like to, yeah.
Let me roll a deception. Let me go roll a deception. Hold on.
Where's my insight button?
Shit!
Ladies and gentlemen, our first natural one of the game! Ellie!
Just the snake and the bugbear staring at you with raised eyebrows.
The kobold just casually sips his tea. Just watching this whole mess.
This kingdom is in serious trouble.
Thomas, the tank engine music starts sounding in the background.
Giving you the benefit of the doubt, how does one go from being full elf to half elf? Did you empty yourself?
It's a curse?
What?
Ah! Dang, I have a spell for that.
Oh, no, I'm fine. I prefer being this way.
Curses shouldn't be left.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine this way.
There are other spells that we can do to make it back to this if this is what you want, but a curse shouldn't be left. You have no idea what else it's doing to you.
No, I'm fine.
You're just running.
Shati actually drops down till he's almost flat. I'm gonna use my racial to give myself 5 extra feet of movement. And just start chasing her like a crazy
That's
thing.
a horrifying image.
No, I'm fine, please.
Miss Magni, you really should take care of that curse. They can flare up when you least expect it. And
No.
Magni is suddenly going to find herself heavier and slower.
Oh.
Oh.
Alright,
I'm gonna
Magni
like
goes
sit on her butt, like
intertwine.
right.
Well, I guess Magni 1 goes intertwine. Wait, I lost my token between your tokens, but it doesn't matter. Alright. And he just gonna fucking transform into a bear and fucking bar. Oh, sorry, this is a second Magni. Hold up. It's the wrong token. Hold up. Wait.
Magni turns into Big Ol' Magni.
Oh, bear.
And fucking roars.
Shati just kind of looks up at the bear, turns and looks back at Thif. Well, there's one of those hidden talents.
If you do this, she's gonna like slowly crawl away.
And then he turns back and is like, "Oh, sorry, that got me a little excited, but stop it, yeah."
It's better than some things that have happened when people get excited, I suppose.
Right, as just happens sometimes. Like it's no worries. The worst that can happen is me biting your head off, right? But don't worry, it doesn't happen often.
Okay. Just.
If bear transformations last longer than 4 hours, see your doctor.
Oh god.
Ask their doctor before you choose wild.
This isn't over, Magni 1, or Magni 2. What Magni are you again?
I'm just Magni!
This isn't
Alright,
over,
just
Magni.
Magni.
I will uncurse you if it's the last thing I do.
That is the most generous threat.
You know, if she really doesn't want the curse off, I don't really think you have the right to remove it.
Oh, I wasn't actually going to. I was just going to flick her nose.
Oh, okay. I kind of figured. Oh boy.
We are a lively bunch. I love this.
Oh, this is gonna be.
How?
Wait, are you opposing?
This girl's in a ball right now. Pose.
She just got chased around the whaleboat by a snake, just going full flat.
She's behind this, hiding.
You like scurried up the tree.
She's just sitting behind it, not on top of it.
Why? It'd be funny. Come on.
Because
Climb
where
the
would you
tree.
go?
I dare you.
There's no branches to sit on.
No, climb the tree. Go ahead, do it.
No, I'm good. I'll climb an actual tree, thank you.
Oh wait, I can show you how to climb a tree like this. I'm just gonna start using my 10 feet of body to start slithering up the tree.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
Brag.
this is a fucking snipe.
Show off.
As you climb up the trunk of this tree that is kind of grown out of with the ship around this glass-like structure, your eye is met with another's as this raging lightning bolt that has been zapping around in this glass container slows down for only a slight second, and the massive head of this what appears to be elemental living lightning peers down at you and just kind of smashes itself against the container and then continues to zap around.
There's no call for that. I think up there is very angry.
Maybe try and make it small then.
Like turn around and be like, okay, so his name is Magni the Angry then, right?
Oh, he's definitely Magni the Angry.
So we have Magni the Boat, Magni the Angry, Magni the Legless, Magni Bug, Bug Magni the Unbearable, and Magni.
Yes. And Magni 3. I forget
Oh,
Magni
right.
3.
Magni 3 keeps disappearing.
He's a little weird one.
And as you all are having this conversation, off in the distance, in this blue and orange sky, you see this shimmering tear in what looks to be in the very fabric of the sky itself. And as you get closer, the ship seems to be headed directly for it.
So, by show of hands, who has traveled through a portal before?
I mean,
Technically.
I made
no.
my way into the Feywild. Not the first time, actually.
Fair enough. Any suggestions?
Hold on.
And as you say that, the ship nears this tear in the sky, and the bow of the ship gets elongated, almost cartoonishly so, as it enters, and then the rest of it gets sucked inside, all of it stretching, your very beings begin to be stretched out.
Oh, it's very simple. Just try not to think about it too much.
As
See?
you're flung through this maze of colors and lights, seeing reality pass you by in this warped fabric until eventually you'll spit out the other side, returning back to your normal dimensions. And around you,
Go ahead.
around you, below you, is a large savanna. The sun high in the sky, beating down on you. The grass waving as you see various holding animals run by. The terror behind you sealing up.
Well, that wasn't as weird as I was expecting.
Well,
Just-
my eyes tells fellow.
Jati's gonna quickly look at Magni and Yassel and just make sure neither of them have turned purple yet. Or not Yassel. Bug was the other one that ate pie.
Neither of them look purple.
Well, more purple than normal, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay. Bug is slightly purple.
What's
Nothing as of yet.
Alrighty then.
Well, it looks like we've been pretty much dropped off at our destination.
Now we need to find this line. From an fires. Great.
We'll hunt. Bug like hunt.
Question is, in a savannah, how are we going to tell this lion from the others? Unless those sigils that the smoke formed were something to be on the lookout for?
It's probably bigger, a bigger line than the others. It's always like that.
They said, where can we find this? They just said the country. Yeah. Zinnim, right? And that's where we are. So. Sorry, I'm just going through. I'm talking about.
Yeah. They said, she said, the lion lives in the savannas of Zim, which is kind of where you presume to be currently. But it was all kind of hidden within riddle and storytelling.
Well, who here has good eyes?
Bug just puts one arm up, stands very straight.
Jati will walk over and cast guidance on him,
Ah!
and then point out over the side of the boat. See if you can spot a town. Maybe some locals can help us find our quarry.
Local. Also got guidance.
Oh, guidance. Yep, so if you're going to try and if you want to look to see what you could find and see, give me a perception check. It's just oh.
Should I throw a D4 on top of that? Or?
Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
To 31. Perhaps.
I was going to say, is this where we find out Bug does not have a good perception, and I was wrong.
Dude, Bug is lookers, man. A
Bug
bug for
isn't
every
called
eye.
Bug for nothing.
This doesn't bug him, does it?
2.
29. What do bug eyes see?
Like as he does this, his eyes like bulge out slightly, and they move in different directions, like independently.
Like a chameleon.
Alright, so, Bug, as you look around, your eyes moving in different directions simultaneously, gathering in all of the sights and sounds that you can visibly see and hear around you. You scan the horizon, the sea of waving grasses and scarce trees. And off in the distance, you see various colors that stand out from the rest of this ocean of grass. And it appears to be several circular huts off in the distance.
Bug will turn and point very proudly towards the little patch.
Huts, houses, homes, hovels.
Good as place to start as any.
Domiciles.
Jati's gonna turn to like one of the shadow crew and just be like, who do we talk to about setting down over there?
The shadowy figure looks at you and then turns back around to do what they were doing. And then
Right.
all of the shadowy figures begin to basically continue to do what they were doing, but you feel a sudden shift as the ship begins to steer in that direction. With
Oh, that
these
works.
large, powerful swings of the wings.
Magda's good boat.
Magni is indeed a good boat.
Oh, well, you got it wrong, right? I'm a dwarf, not a boat. Do you mean Magni the boat?
Yes, Magni the boat is a good boat.
Oh, that's a great boat. Is it a boat, though, if it flies?
Well, they do call it an airship, I suppose.
Okay,
Guide
so
ship.
it's a boat, but it's a ship.
It sails the sea of the sky, the sea of clouds.
That's... Oh, no, that's not sailing, that's flying.
So he's Magna the boat, the airship.
Yes. You've got it.
It's sailing on the sky.
You can be on the sky, you can be in the sky. Like, you sail on the sea, right? Because you can be on top of it. But now we're sailing in the sky and not on the sky, so it isn't sailing anymore.
But if a bird isn't flying and not flapping its wings, wouldn't it be sailing on the updraft?
Well, you hear, bird.
Look, and now that you're throwing terms around that we don't understand and they make no sense.
The updraft?
Now I'm feeling more down the river right now.
Bug starts tying the rope. I get to the railing again.
Are you a bird? Thank you. Now he's a boat.
It's definitely a boat. Wait, no, it's not a boat. Is it a boat? It's a ship.
It's both. A ship is a boat.
No.
I guess technically a ship is a large boat, but still.
Well, a ship is a boat, but a boat is not a ship.
Yes. Correct. Right? I don't
Okay,
know
hang
anymore.
on. Are you sure you're not a bird? Because they're doing a lot of words. If you were a bird, they would all stop doing the words, probably. Can I just tell them you're a bird? Are you okay with that?
That would be a lie. But that's okay.
You're right, lying is okay. That's good advice. I love you.
Oh.
He's a bird.
Oh, he's a bird. I thought so too. It's been
But
saying
he's
all
not,
along.
he's not really a bird, but he's a bird.
He's a bird. If you feel like a bird, he can be a bird.
I'm gonna
Would
be
that make
honest
him a
with
bird
you,
boat?
sounds more like
He's structured in the style of a ship, so wouldn't that make him a bird boat?
No,
Or
he's a
bird
bird.
shit.
I would just
not a
call
boat.
Make Me the Flying. There. End of conversation. Make Me the Flying.
The buildings are getting bigger.
All right, that's
They
what
are
I.
getting smaller.
That's what I will end it.
Dude, I love how you
Yes,
do that voice.
End your suffering and ours.
All right, so that's
I think
what
that this
would-
may be one of the wisest people in the group as well. I just want to point that out.
Incredible. All right, so
Good night, everybody.
oh,
well,
but
thank you all so much for joining me. Apologies that trying to get all this set up did take so long.
I'm sorry.
But we mostly got it figured out, or we have a solution
Yes,
figured out.
we
Anyway.
have a weird solution that works, I hope.
Fingers crossed.
A workaround is a workaround, even if
It's
it
a
makes no
workaround.
sense.
So I do apologize for that. But I hope you all enjoyed session 1 of Odyssey. And I look forward to many more.
Oh,
I'm glad
God.
you do.
At least 9.
Woohoo.
At least!
Just been laughing,
Yes.
laughing the entire time, essentially.
That's great.
Dude, I love Bug
I mean-
Bug, man. He's fucking
This-
great.
That's great.
This whole group is just this whole the Feywild's doomed, but it'll be alright.
You're nailing Bug's voice. Like, that is an amazing voice.
I'm just hoping I can
Yeah.
keep it up when my vocal cords don't like fall out. But
Yeah.
swear-
Up a hot beverage.
I spent like all week trying to figure out a voice for Giati, and I eventually just gave up.
Same.
I may live to regret it, if depending on how much dialogue he has.
Who knows?
I'm probably still going to be trying to work on a voice, so we'll see what I can come up with in another week, but who knows. I was not expecting Bug.
I don't think anyone was expecting Bug.
No one expects Bug.
No one expects Bug.
That's the Bug Inquisition.
Oh yeah. I can't even do it. Fuck that.
All of your characters are great.
Oh, this is a good bunch. This is a good bunch.
Yes, this will be good.
Yes,
I can see it.
I fear most for Thiff's sanity, the most straight-laced of all of us, and Jetto, you are nailing this man. You are nailing Magni. Truly,
Dude, I
he
was
is
like-
unbearable. Truly, he is someone who has been a little too fey-touched by his time living on this continent.
Just like, it would not surprise me to find out he's just been wandering around in the Feywild for like 30 years.
I mean, I'm not saying anything. Like, the fucking goal of this character was basically the polar opposite of my previous character Laura, and I think it's going alright.
Oh dear.
They are all very good.
The Council of Magni.
Council, I called it the Cult of Magni.
Close enough. Alright.
Someone's gonna clip that just entire section. Just the Cult of Magni.
Absolutely.
Alright. Well, I hope you all enjoyed, and we'll see you again next week.
Thanks
Yep,
for the
yep.
run.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye. Bye.
Farewell.
Bye, everybody.
Farewell.
Alright, and I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, and you're watching on YouTube, remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and click that little bell to be notified when I post again. And if you all know how you're doing so, check me out on Twitch, link in the description below. And I will see you all next time.